Yes, I'm slowly dying. Please hurry.
No need to worry about that. You don't know that. What do you mean you're slowly dying?
Galliford is treating his wound that is festering
But
with odd fur.
last where we left off, you guys are made your way into the mountain pass for your task that was given to you by the were rat known that Galliford almost slept with, and told him that he needed to retrieve a certain artifact from these runes. Going into the rooms, you discovered it's filled with feral-like rat, were rats, and and rats and other feral rats as well, giant rats and swarms of rats and everything like that. You guys explored and cleared out what seems to be plenty of them, but you still have yet to discover where this artifact resides. You guys are sitting down, kind of. You guys were sitting down a little bit in the ruins, trying to decide your next move. So, what do you do?
So, Caradwin, do you happen to have any more long-range communications? Find out if she has any more insight as to where this damn thing is in here?
Yeah, I do. I still have 2 more third level spell slots, so I can contact her if need be. I will send a sending to the Rat Queen, the Were Rat Queen. I'll type it in chat real quick. Is there anything you want me to ask her, or am I just asking about more information, or?
Just be like, hey, Zeal, it's the Meddlers. We're here. We don't see no artifact. What's it look like? You could say it nicer in a more charming way. She's just on my last nerve right now.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What is it? What does it look like, or am I asking where is it?
What does it look like, and do you have an idea of where it would be in this place?
24, 25 will be ideas, question mark. Okay. Meddlers of Mischief here. Looking for artifact. Where is it? What does it look like? Idea? That's what I'll send her.
Okay.
And mark off my sending slot.
I assure you it's there. You'll know it when you see it. Not hard to miss. Tick tock, Galliford.
She provided 0 extra information. I fucking hate this lady. We should have just killed her. I really want to use another sending to just say fuck you, but I won't. She didn't tell me where, just that I'd know it when I'd see it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
You should send her another message, man. Like, we killed every rat in here. Haven't seen any.
I honestly, based on previous experiences, I don't know if that would be a good idea or a bad idea, but even if it's a bad idea, I do really want to tell her we've killed a bunch of rats.
That might
We
be.
killed all the rats.
Tell her
We
in
killed all
person.
the rat zombies, all the rat humanoids, all the rat were-rats. We killed every rat in here.
Did we actually see every single room in this place?
I know we made a couple of circles. We went into the water area, the nest area. I think we saw pretty much everything.
Yeah, I don't think we missed anything either. I mean, it's possible, but it'd be surprising if we did. I mean, we can either try to find another place, or, I mean, this is the first place that we happen to go to. Did she give you anything else before we left down this way? Any other information that we might just be missing?
No, she literally just pointed us to this location and didn't even say where specifically at this location.
Then we don't even know if it's in here.
We don't, yeah. And she didn't ask or give me any more information on where it's at.
Guess we did just stumble upon this cave entrance while struggling to spot others.
By the way,
Yeah.
what did that lady say would actually happen if we didn't get this gem?
They're going to turn the whole village into were-rats, I believe.
That is my fear. That's the only thing I could think of as a threat to us, to me.
Like, didn't she say she was the last one?
Yes. She wants more of her. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get her this thing and she does it anyways.
Yeah, I think I'm with Carradine. We should just go kill her instead.
I think that'd be a great idea. What we can do is tell her, I can message her again. Tell her that we think
Well,
we
we
found the
okay,
right place.
okay. What we should do is we should look for the gem for a little bit longer, but just before the time ends, we just tell her we found it, where do you want to meet, and then we kill her when we meet up.
That's what I was thinking. I was just going to say we need another day and then...
Good
message her
minds
tomorrow.
think alike. That's the plan right there. All in favor, don't care. It's what we're doing.
All in favor, don't care.
I love fuck this mission, Mason.
Listen, we walked around that vampire bear cave so much, I'm just sick of caves right now.
I agree. Except for the cave that's under our base. I do want to explore that one.
Well, that's our cave. You gotta love your own stuff.
But I agree with Mason. I think our best bet is to say we found an area. We think we found the gem.
Let's keep looking for the gem, find out what it does, because then it might be useful to us.
Yeah, and then try to meet her somewhere where we can kill her. Because honestly, either way, she's a threat. If she's threatening innocent people because of something that was out of our control, that's not a great thing.
Not that I don't kind of agree with where you're going. Who's to say she doesn't actually have more people? I mean, yeah, her plan is dead, but she took on Gallenford pretty, no offense, easily.
I think she caught him in a bit of an unfair position, though.
Yeah, she kind of played the innocent civilian vibe and kind of hard to fight with barely any clothes on.
That's what she said.
I do it all the time. Stig with his tiny little vest.
But even, let's assume that she does have others there. Honestly, I think we can handle them pretty well. What's a fireball against a few were-rats, am I right?
You guys took down a dragon.
We did.
This is true. And
Whatever's left has to be just
if it
stragglers.
really comes down to this, we can actually do what she thinks we did and actually utilize the silver ring.
We could. That is another option. We can get
Just
them involved in
if
this.
she's gonna take us down, dragon. There you go.
Oh yeah, I do have that thing.
Does she know what the object is that we're looking for? Because we could just give her the flute and say, we found it, this is it. Right?
Well, she said gem, didn't she?
Well, I believe she said gem the first time, but I think in every other conversation she just said artifact, and we'll know it when we see it. So maybe if we walk back in here, we just pay attention to anything that might be something instead of just a gem.
Let me look through my magical material, and maybe I can whip up a cursed artifact to give her.
I'm just curious, did she confirm we're in the right place?
She didn't. She just said, well, she
I
might
think
have.
she said. I think she gave us this, coordinate point and said, "Find it," and we're just like, "Okay, there's a cave over there."
I didn't tell her where we were. All I said was, where is it and what does it look like? Any ideas? And I got back a very cryptic message of, you'll know it when you see it.
Yeah, because she points us to this section of mountains, and that's a lot of area to cover in a week.
It is. In fact, it's been a week just to get here.
We're still making an estimated guess that this is where we're supposed to be, hence all the were-rats. But we don't have any confirmation that this is where we're supposed to be.
You guys, since you're talking and trying to gather clues, you can whoever wishes can give me investigation checks.
Caradwin, the lady said she was going to attack the village, right? Can you send a message to the village to be ready?
I can. I can also send a message to my professor and let him know that a bunch of were-rats might attack.
Yeah, Callanford, what was that? She's mad because you sent people after her. Why aren't we contacting those people?
Well, that's just it. We didn't send anyone after them. She's just insinuating that because of how everything transpired.
Okay, Caradwin, Stig, and Mason. Gallanford and Nix, your guys are racking your heads around this, but Caradwin, Stig, and Mason, you believe through all the evidence that you are in the correct location for this artifact that is indeed a gem. You believe it is in these ruins, and Stig, it clicks on you that with ruins such as these are so old, there may be more secrets that this place is hiding that you have yet to discover.
We did find, I believe Mason mentioned that they did find they were like vents that might lead to a lower section.
The fireplaces we found earlier, they go down instead of up.
And those went deep, deep down into the earth. You don't think those you don't think that it will be that deep.
Can we go back to the map and wander around?
Oh, you're not on the map? Oh, my apologies. I thought you guys were on the map the entire time.
Yeah, I thought we had finished everything when we were doing theater of the mind discussion, but Yeah, I'm on the big continent map.
Okay. Well, you all should be on the map. Because as I remember, I thought you guys were still in the cave. But yeah, Sig, again, it clicks. Maybe you haven't discovered everything that this place is hiding. And Caradrin, it also dawns on you that your wand only works within 30 feet of you.
Oh, I know. I tried to use it on things that I thought might be that might be secrets or something within that 30 feet, but
Mason's gonna start wandering around so I can get my bearings, and maybe he's just gonna start looking for stuff.
Yep, Stig's going to just start wandering about as well.
I'm gonna go check out the village, because I think that would be a good place to go.
I'll stick with Mason, so he's not alone.
Before everybody scatters, who's got message or communications? Mason?
Yo.
Anybody
I
else?
got-
It's Mason and Caradwin?
Nope.
Mine is more short range, but
Yeah, you broke up. You got something, Gallenford?
my message cantrip. Oh, it's 120 feet, but yeah, that's still short range compared to your guys's.
Well, mine's also the message cantrip. I'm saying, you know, if you find something, if you have the find someone with the message so we can try and contact everybody. Anyway, go meet up in an hour. If we don't meet up sooner, scatter.
Back at the entrance, if you see anything.
If we don't see you by an hour at the entrance, we're going to assume you're dead and press on.
Did we ever look at this door over here? Oh, that's the beast statue.
Let's investigate that beast statue some more. That seems like a very obvious statue.
So with Gallenford and Mason, as you guys recall, when you first entered, this is a statue of the god Brawl, the god of beasts. He basically created all the lycanthrope curses. And given
Is he in any sort of pose? Arm up, just standing there?
he's in his he's like a bestial form. He's just menacing looking, on hind legs and just kind of roaring.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and jump up and see if any of the limbs move. Secret switch here somewhere.
That was what I was going to suggest.
You guys give me athletics checks.
When all else fails, there's always the brute force method. Everything.
You guys are just pulling on every limb this statue has.
5 minutes later, we're both like, looking at him. It's like, you do it. No, you do it. No, you do it. Looking between his legs. No, you do it.
I was almost certain that maybe there'd be a switch in the mouth or something.
Caradwin, Stig, and Nyx, what are you guys looking for in the village?
I want to check this. Remind me, was this like a big cathedral or like town hall thing?
It's like where the rats were sleeping. It's like a nest.
Yeah, but you said that for all the buildings.
But this is like the main one. This one seems more important than the rest. The agriculture, anyways. It seems like whoever is the pack leader would sleep here.
Stig, do you have a torch?
Was that her staff? Maybe we should be careful opening that door. We don't know what's in there.
Oh, I'm not going to open it. I'm going to light it on fire from the outside.
I don't have a torch.
Alright.
I think all my torches are in with Gallenford in the bag of holding.
Anybody just have any extra cloth? Maybe we can find some wood off of these buildings, block the doors, smoke them out, and or light the thing on fire.
I have the dress that I took from one of the places. I think it was some old dress that was like fancy. I still have it on me.
Why are we burning it down?
Well, I really just want to kill the rats inside. That's really it. And once they're clear and out of there, we can investigate this place more and perhaps find something useful.
I may not have that arcane education that y'all have, but every time something is blown up or caught on fire, we lose stuff.
Well, admittedly, I think I'm being more hyperbolic. I really just want to smoke them out. If we put something near the bottom of the entrance here that is just smoke, and we fill the room with smoke from a fire, we don't have to catch the building on fire. We can just use the smoke as a way to get them out.
You also know that we are also in a cave.
Yeah, but there are chimneys here that go somewhere. I mean, I'm assuming there's some ventilation.
Have we seen any ventilation in the cave ceiling?
Not in the ceiling, but below us.
You see the well, Stig,
There you go.
but you know that well doesn't go very deep.
Stig is doing math in his mind where how smoke rises and not sinks. And he's just gonna think on that.
Would you like to go in there and clear them out yourself?
Oh, I have an idea. I can cause an earthquake.
I love that idea. I love the earthquake idea. Let's do that.
Wait, you're
If that
gonna
doesn't
cause an earthquake? Need I remind you we are still in a cave with rocks above us as well as below.
I'm sure it'll be isolated to a specific area.
It's only 10 feet range.
Perfect. We just gotta give them a little bit of a spook.
One group is playing with the statue, the other.
Just figured out how to kill all of us? Yeah.
I don't need to do anything. You guys can just kill yourselves.
We're just trying to plan how to get... I do think that this building is important. We need to get the rats out of there. So unless you have another idea, we can either smoke them out, or we use a little tiny 10-foot earthquake. Or I can send Morrigan in there and she can feast for the next year on rats.
The more we talk, the better our plans seem to be getting. Let's we either burn the place down and risk asphyxiation, or we could cause an earthquake that might bury us alive, or we send Morgan who does what she normally does.
Nix, can you summon animals?
I can summon animals.
Can you summon animals that eat and or will scare the shit out of rats?
Next, it clicks on
Should
you.
be able to.
If you remember, Nix, you summoned a bunch of cats.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Caradwin, this actually reminds me of a story about, I think it was squirrels against, like, raccoons?
Ferrets.
Ferrets?
It was ferrets. It was an army of ferrets.
Thank you, voice in my head.
I don't think I know this reference.
You weren't part of the game.
It's a reference to my druid who was the king of the squirrels.
Hmm.
He had to fight the lord of ferrets.
Awesome. But I mean, listen, that could be a good plan, right? Send in a bunch of big cats. Let them feast.
They are the natural predators of rats.
Or giant spiders. I don't know.
No, let's stick with cats.
Actually, I like the spiders idea now that Stig doesn't like the spiders idea.
I'll just send in some cats.
All right.
I've tried. Okay, conjure animals.
We should probably move out of the way
How
in
many?
case it gets really bad.
How many freaking cats? I gotta look at the cat. I gotta find a cat.
It depends on how powerful the cat she wants to summon.
How? Yeah. How powerful is the cat?
I only see the one cat for which is CR0.
Oh, so you just want to summon a normal cat?
I'll see if I don't think
You could probably call in like 2 panthers or a lion.
Ooh, 2 panthers would be cool.
you can send in 2 panthers.
Okay. Let me see if I have a.
I hope they. I'll just tell them you're friends, so they don't try to eat you.
You could summon 2 lions.
Ooh. 2 lions.
Next, what do you
Lions is
next,
CR1.
what do you want to summon?
I'll just stick with the panthers.
Okay.
So you're going to call in 8 panthers.
Hell yeah. That's the numbers that we need to clear out a horde of rats.
Okay, that one's. Do you guys want to name the panthers?
Oh gosh. What would be a good name?
That one is Scratches, and that one is Claws.
Which one's Bagheera?
That one's Bagheera.
Oh.
And then there's Duchess and
Okay. Let me.
Tom.
Duchess and Princess and Cutie Pie and Rainbow Dash.
That one, for some reason, this one needs to be called Guinness.
Okay.
It's because he's the heavier one.
Next. All right, next you should be able to control them now.
Okay. They travel as a pack.
So
Oops.
Stig and Caradron fling open the doors, and the Panthers go running in. Gallenford and Mason, are you still climbing on the statue?
I think after not finding anything, we'll probably be done with the statue.
Yeah, we pulled on everything. Let's see. Which one of these places leads out so we know that's not the direction we need to go? Is it the door on the left or the stairs?
You guys came through the door on the left.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that real quick. So have we gone up the stairs yet? I don't think we have. It doesn't feel like we have.
I think we have, and they were just like, it was like
Prison cells.
prisons.
I think we glanced up there, but this wouldn't hurt to double check.
Do we even look at these prison cells? Do we just look at them and leave, or do we? I'll take this cell on the left. You take the cell on the right. Prison cells always have a secret escape hatch somehow.
And is there
Okay.
even a door for him?
Yeah, I would say yeah, but you guys can give me perception or investigation checks if you're looking for like a secret passage or whatever. You believe there's no secret passage or trapdoor or anything in these cells. You believe that these cells were here to hold prisoners, and then, given the nature of the statue and the place it is, probably for sacrificial. The prisoners were used for sacrifices.
I'm gonna start marking rooms we've checked.
Don't know if we checked this one.
That's just a dead end. That's the edge of the map.
Oh, I think it just took us in a circle.
What were these again?
They seem to be storage rooms. Down further, you see a rat.
Yeah, I think that was the one that originally I was going to tell Nix to interrogate.
You know, maybe we need to kill all the rats in this area. It's like the gem won't appear until all the monsters are dead. You ever hear a room like that?
You think something will unlock if all of them are dead?
I mean, I'm open to suggestions. I'm just spitballing here.
As you guys are discussing, you two hear large, like cat-like roars coming from the village.
I'm gonna send a message to. Let's send it to. Stig. Stig, you hear that? I hear big cats.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sounds like big cats. Be aware there might be something else in this dungeon besides rats.
Don't worry, the cats are on our side. We're weeding out the rats in the village.
Apparently the cats are on our side. Okay, keep us informed. Over and out.
Oh.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Do you want to look through the water again? That door leads to another door that leads to a room full of bodies, I think. I didn't search too deeply in there.
Didn't we have to hold on to you guys with ropes?
That was in case we get dragged down by some water beast, but the water never got below, like, my knees.
Then, let's get adventurous.
Alright, you guys wade into the water. Back at the village, the Panthers... rush in. And they begin to sniff and kind of claw at everything, searching for rats.
Doing their job.
What?
I said they're doing their job.
Okay. I thought you said, and then their dog.
No.
They discover no rats are in this nest.
It's like the coast is clear.
Maybe you can send them off to search these other houses.
I'll send a couple out that way. I'll keep 2 with us, though. Come on, Tom. Come on, Duchess. That way.
Wait, I thought that was Tom and that was Duchess.
They all look the same to me.
All right, let's see here. Yeah. So you guys are. What are you doing in this this nest?
I guess we're gonna start picking through it. See if we can find any clues of some sort.
Okay. Give me investigation or no, this would be perception. Since you're looking. Next, you're just finding kind of trash and fur and nothing very clean in here. Stig, you're having this is normal. You've lived in the forest by yourself. You know how to get down and dirty. And Caradwin, you're like fuck this bitch. We want to. I'm getting out.
Very accurate.
Can we tell if, like, is this just a big building or what this used to be something before the were-rats?
Well, first let me tell you what you guys do find, Stig and Caradwin, you do kind of find at the same time what seems to be a very old crude map of this place. And there is a section that you have yet to discover in this area. And it's kind of in the middle, down in the bottom. You can't really make it out what it is, but you know you have not been there.
Well, there's definitely more to this place based on this map. Anything else in this room? Any secret doors? I don't want to use my last wand. I just want to look for them.
With your 22 perception, you don't discover any secret passages or anything like that. Stig, give me...
Alright, Nix. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Stig, give me an investigation check if you're trying to figure out what this building used to be. No idea. It's too ruined. It's too old, and the place is completely destroyed to decipher what it used to be.
I think we got pretty fortunate that we found a map of this place.
Indeed. Alright, Nix, summon the Elector Cats. We're heading south.
You guys, character, when you see that, you see the cats clawing at 3 doors.
Ooh, get those fucking little rats. Should at least let them eat before we leave. It would be rude not to, right?
Yes. Go ahead, guys. Enjoy.
The doors are closed.
We should probably let the other two know. Hey Mason, we oh right, you have to do it.
Stig. I should make something for you to have that cantrip on there, so you can just speak out loud and talk to people.
I can do that naturally, Caradwin. I usually speak out loud and talk to people.
Never mind, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna cast my message cantrip towards Gallenford and Mason. Well, I found a map.
Which one of us received it?
Yeah, who are you sending it to?
Both of you. I just can quickly...
You gotta...
I found a map.
Oh.
A map what?
A map south. I'm not... I have to figure out where we're at on this thing first, but I found a map to a place that we have not been yet.
Like, you say map south, are you talking like the southern continent?
Oh no, sorry, south of this ruins. Just come find us in the village and we can take a look at this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That saves us some time from wading through the water.
Yep, let's go find the village.
Okay.
I'll go to catch the village.
Stig, you open the doors and hundreds of rats just scatter, seeing the panthers. There's like 3 swarms of rats just scatter, and the panthers are just chasing around and eating.
You know, I thought this would be fun, but this is just violent and bloody.
I feel bad
Yeah, I do now too, actually. I regret a lot of things in my life after watching this. I think it would be sick.
You were gonna start that like, but when it started, it's just like, Jojo, oh my god!
Yeah, it's like Secret of Nim over here, and I'm not happy. I'm really just sad. All these
It
down.
would be fun, but it's just a mice massacre. Oh my god!
Alright, here's the map. It goes south of here. Does the map show us a clear path of how to get there, or is there like a divide?
You can't tell. It's just an old map. You just know there's something there. You can't tell what it is. You just know there's a section of this place you have not been to.
So can I lead us to where the closest way down there would go, like the closest road, based on this map?
The closest road.
Like, does it? It doesn't show any pathway to it.
You can't you can't see a direct pathway to it.
Damn it.
I'm gonna produce flame and hold my hand behind the map and look for invisible ink. Come on, this always works in the stories.
Oh, that's very smart.
So okay, you're trying to look for invisible ink.
Yeah, put the flame. Not trying to burn it, just kind of like heating it up or looking for invisible lines or something. It always happens in the stories.
Give me. You don't see any invisible ink. Nothing's revealing itself. But give me a perception check. You specifically, Mason. You do see with the light behind and looking very close to trying to find the details. You do see that there seems to be a path or an entryway to this section, and it's directly south of you. But you believe it's in what it may be in the area with all those rooms, with all that row of doors.
So I pointed out, I was like, look, it looks like they're, maybe a faint line, like somebody tried to erase it or something. That might be something.
Great, let's follow that path then.
So I will just kind of fast. Are you bringing the Panthers with you?
No, they can go back to the Fey realm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna grab you all. Hold on.
I couldn't remember why I had a blue mark on me, but I had that water adaptation. I think it lasted for an hour.
What? Okay, hold on. Something happened. Okay. You make your way back to here.
I think I was left out during the drag.
Oh, I don't know how that happened. Okay.
So it's in this room, or one of these rooms. Does it maybe indicate which room, Chris, or is it just somewhere here?
It's just it's too faded. You're lucky enough to discover that it's in here.
You don't think all these doors are some sort of combination lock, do you? I'm gonna start looking for like numbers above the doors or some sort of pattern.
Okay.
I'm gonna just feel along the walls.
Mason, you can give me a investigation check. Gallenford, you could do the same.
Can I provide one of them with the help action?
Too late.
Oh.
Mason, you're looking around trying to find any indistinguishable marks for each door. Galliford, you're feeling along the walls, but you're not. You guys aren't coming up with really anything that's sticking out to you.
I'm like opening and closing doors, listening for a click. Like, does this door click? Kind of, but is that a trigger click or a regular door click?
Is there anything on the doors?
Mason, you can give me an investigation check.
This is Stig.
Yeah, sorry, Stig.
Nope.
I am in as central an area that I can. Use my last charge of that.
You get a ping.
Alright, I didn't want to use it, but I did. Where's it pinging me? Alright.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I do. Let's go. Whoop. Move out of the way, tiny little rat, or my bird will eat you. He disappeared into the wall. Alright, I'm gonna feel around.
Feeling around, you find you do see there is evidence that this is indeed a secret, seems to be a secret door. With your wand of secrets, you are able to find the switch that Galliford missed.
Hell yeah. Follow that rat. Oh, there's 3 of them. He found buddies. Morgan.
3 blind mice.
And they kind
Can I check for traps in here before people keep going forward?
of, you can give me a perception check.
I don't like this room.
I will assist, since this is normally what I would check for.
Cool. I will do that at advantage. Hell yeah.
You believe there are no traps in this room, in this
I
corridor.
think we're good.
Children, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Mother?
No.
Of God. Of course it was going to be a DC 25. Alright, can I press the wall in?
You can give me an investigation to try to discover the secret switch on this one.
Alright.
You know it's there, you just need to find it.
17.
In front of you is a coffin. A stone coffin.
Well. Excuse me, Mr. Coffin. Excuse me, Mr. Rat. My bird will eat you.
Stop, Caradwin.
Oh.
How far can you see?
I can see the room. I do like the idea that I blindly walked in like, this is cool, and just turned, oh shit.
You see this giant amalgamation of like a rat swarm fused together to form a body, and you see two swarms of rats right next to it. It looks at you, it screeches, and it looks like it's angry, and we're gonna roll initiative.
What's wrong, Caradwin?
It's just a high pitched scream.
It's the Rat King. It's the Rat King.
Again, yeah, it's a rat king, but I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Cool. I also have to use the bathroom.
We'll take our break early, so real quick pee break. Nix, are you here? Or are you?
I'm still here.
Okay. All right. All right, Gallenford. You hear a high-pitched squeal. You don't know if it was the creature Caradrin saw or Caradrin herself.
But it's definitely both.
Oh. I look over, I see that, and I will make sure I have range. I'll point. Since it's on that point, I'm just going to shatter that area.
Okay, and it's gonna cover all three of them?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so he's gonna... It's 10.
And then I'll just call out, I think we definitely found the right spot. Things look horrid as I step back a few feet. And that is my turn.
Alright. This swarm of rats is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. Go, and Caradrin, they just crawl all over you.
It's in my square?
Yep. Swarms can occupy your square.
Very traumatizing.
Morgan.
Shit. Well, Morgan's just gonna try to get me out of here, so Morgan's gonna peck. Just start eating its way out.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta real quick. Yep, that's gonna hit. So eat some rats. Is that Morgan's turn?
Oh, yeah, that's all Morgan can do.
Okay.
I'm assuming Morgan cannot... Am I considered restrained in this swarm?
No, they're just in your space.
Oh, Morgan's gonna bite some rats and then fly up. However high this place is.
Okay,
We're gonna fly 50 feet.
is going to provoke.
Sure.
$17.
A 17 will hit. Oh, I should have more health than that on my character sheet. Alright. Alright, Morgan took the 8 damage and is going to fly straight up.
Okay.
How tall is this place?
This is a big, like 50-foot ceiling and whatnot. This
Perfect.
is like a mausoleum, a very nice fancy mausoleum if it was good in its heyday. But yeah, it's.
I'm going to move Morgan one space over too, just to reduce the clutter there.
All right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna say can't see Stig. Stig, can you see the creature?
No.
Okay, thank you. It's gonna do this. More rats come scurrying out of the lids of the sarcophagi. Stig, one's going to be in your square. Gallifrey, you're going to get swarmed. And this one is going to stay right next to the Rat King. Alright, and that is its turn. Caradwin, being covered in rats and this amalgamation coming towards you, I need you to give me a charisma saving charisma saving throw. All right, you are not cursed with bad luck.
Oh. That doesn't seem... Well,
So go ahead, act on your turn.
I'm just trying to make sure I get this. I understand this spell right. I think I do.
I'm gonna put you in the
It's a
back.
20-foot radius sphere of destructive fire.
No, that's not the one I'm using.
You're not centering it on yourself?
No. I'm
You
not.
can get them all. Hit me.
Hold on, I gotta add these rat swarms into initiative real quick.
Wall. Let's see. Nope. I want it to snap to corner. There we go. Oh, cool. Okay. Actually, I can put it right here so it's right in front of him. That'd be a good idea. Okay. I'm going to cast my new 4th level spell. Yeah. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire. And I'm going to create a 60-foot wall of fire. Right here. Okay, within a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on its turn or ends its turn there. Okay. So, yeah, if I pointed at him, each creature within its area. Oh, within its area.
First, decide which side is going to be the damaging side.
Or the side facing the bad guy is going to be the damaging side.
Okay, there's bad guys on both sides, I believe.
The big guy, sorry. The big guy. That thing. But they don't take damage on... Yeah, they don't take damage when it appears unless I center it on them, but I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm just trying to spook the hell out of them. I think it's very spicy on his side. And then that's my action.
Oh,
Fucking
so
Yeah.
I gotta make a saving throw right now.
no, only
When the wall appears, each creature within the area
within its area. I assume meaning
If they're within 5 feet, when they're adjacent to the wall on the damaging side.
Oh, so it does in that 10 feet. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I guess if they're within that 10 feet, then yeah, then they would do the save. And then I'll roll the damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Why did you have to do that?
Because I'm afraid of you summoning more rats, and I wanted to cut off as much area as I could,
What's wrong with
while
rats?
also dealing damage to him twice at least.
Okay.
And it says that it takes damage within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the Rat King dex save. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
And here's the swarm of rats.
Damn it. Well, he takes half damage. But the Rat King takes 23 fire damage.
And the wall's opaque, so you guys can't really see through the wall.
Yeah, but he also cannot see me as I get the fuck out of there. I'm not restrained, right?
No, you're just covered in rats.
Nix, help me. Help me. Nix, there's rats everywhere. And I'm just trying to brush everything off.
Well, there's rats on him too, so you're not getting any better from here.
Don't tell me that.
Points to take.
I'm freaking out. Alright, that's my turn.
Stig.
Stig doesn't like being covered in rat. But he sees Caradwin put up a wall of fire and he goes, "Good idea!"
Now smoking them out is a good idea?
Stig, do you take damage going through the wall?
I believe it's a...
It says when you enter... when you enter it, a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, because that's like a wall of fire.
I was
Shout.
I was
safe, the other isn't.
I was reading it as dexterity save, but no, it's just straight damage.
No, you'll make a dex.
You have to make a dex save. But yeah, you still take damage. I mean, take it from the firefighter. You're going through a wall of fire.
Stig's a barbarian.
And he has advantage on dex saves. But I think when you go through it, it's still a dex save.
That's
How I'm reading it. It's the dex save only when it appears.
Okay, when it appears, yes.
When if a creature ends its turn within 10 feet or inside the wall, then it just takes 5d8 fire damage.
Oh. Cool. So they'll just fucking take that damage when they try to go through. That's rad.
So I'll just say that Stig just stays where he was. And I'm going to say, I hate rats! He's going to enter his rage, and his hands will become claws.
Those are his rat-killing claws.
Big black rat-killing claws. And I'm just going to claw at myself against these rats. And I'm just going to go ham on them recklessly.
Did Stig get rats on him?
No.
12.
Well, who are you don't have rats on you, Stig. Mason has rats.
Oh, I thought I had.
No, that's why I was asking if you can see it. If they see the Rat King, because he can only.
I think you said the wrong name when you said who got the rats.
My apologies.
Yeah, it's on Mason, me, and where Caradwin was.
It's summoned a swarm of rats on Mason, Galliford, and right next to him.
Okay, I'm not going to rage just yet.
Okay.
Because they're just rats.
But you still say, I hate rats.
I say, I'm getting tired of rats. And I'm going to I'm going to pull out the vampire blade, and I'm going to try and, as carefully as I can, start knocking these rats off of Caribou.
Okay, Carolyn doesn't have rats on him. Mason has rats on him.
I thought you said Caribou had rats on there.
She can move out of their space.
I used
They
to.
were around, but not like grappling.
Okay. I move up to Mason.
Too many rats.
All right. Make an attack roll against Mason.
Against the rats.
Sure.
I trust you, shield brother.
I still don't see the Rat King, by the way.
Oh, you don't?
Because
the
behind an
flame is
opaque
opaque.
firewall.
Okay. But okay. Anyways, so make your attack roll against the rat swarm.
That should. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, 22.
Okay. Are you attacking recklessly?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to be cautious against rats.
Okay.
Does 22 hit?
The 22 will hit. There are still rats on Mason.
All right, second attack.
Hit.
And I'm gonna perform one of these charges. Do an additional 4.
Okay.
Do I get that 4?
Yes.
Okay, I'm good. Are the rats gone?
The rats are gone. Mason, you're trying to scurry these rats up, and Mason's just beating you with the flat side of his great.
I think you got those names switched again.
God damn it!
Why is it so hard? He's the one that's on fire.
Why can't you tell us apart, Chris?
Fuck you. All right, is that your turn, Stig?
Yes, did I do it right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Just say yes.
Mason. Mason, you feel still kind of know it. You saw the Rat King. You know it's there. You still kind of feel its presence. I need a charisma saving throw. All right. Go ahead and make your turn. Just so you know, this happened.
We're gonna go up and burning hands these rats over here.
Okay.
Chris, did you want me to make
No,
that?
I have an aura up. Let me. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Is this a dexterity save? Okay. And they're gonna take how much? 10?
10, yep. I'm not sure why it's not. Well,
Alright, there's a few rats left.
I'm not afraid of fire. I'm made of fire, so I'm gonna get ready to hold the Rat King in the fire. It's like being back home. That'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Nyx.
Don't worry, Karen, we got this. 5, 10, 15. She's gonna shoot out a produce flame at the one nibbling on Gallenford.
Okay. Gallenford, why'd you move?
I stepped there so people could see it because I was covering them.
Oh, from my point of view, it was on top. But
That didn't work.
nope. Make an attack roll against Gallenford.
I'm sorry, Gallenford! 7 fire.
No, make an attack roll.
Oh, make an attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using this produce flame spell.
26.
Okay. Gallenford, does that hit you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. 6.
Gallenford, as you're trying to get some of these rats off, you are hit in the face with a small fireball.
By the face. Ouch.
I don't got this, Carolyn. Then I have 25 more feet here, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Gonna go there. Gallenford.
I am going to try and kill these rats on me. Do they bite at me for just stepping right there?
Yes, because their reach is 0.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 will miss me. And I will stab at them again.
All right. There are still plenty of rats left.
I move back and that is my turn.
Okay. This swarm of rats is going to fuse with this one. And that's its turn. Morgan.
How tall is that wall of fire again?
I thought it was 20 feet.
It is cool. Morgan is just gonna fly. Oh, what the hell? What is happening?
I don't know.
I moved the name and not the token.
Oh, for me the token moved, so.
Oh, did it? Okay,
Yep.
roll 20's being weird again. But I'm gonna move. Oh, now I can't move anything. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I'm gonna move Morgan over here to spy on them. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna reload because roll 20 does not like me today. And then they're gonna take the dodge action just in case.
Okay. This swarm of rats is going to combine with this one.
Do you think it'd be possible for you to put a red dot on there with like a 2 to show how many rat swarms have merged?
Well, I'm doing a Well, I'm trying something.
There, yeah, he's just increasing the one swarm's health, I assume.
Yeah. Next, swarm of rats come up onto you, and they're going to bite you.
Okay.
20
It's a hit.
for 8 piercing. Rat King's going to go there. And Morgan sees the Rat King absorbing the rat swarm and basically kind of repurposing itself, making it stronger again. It's healing, essentially.
Hmm.
Caradwin.
I'm going to bonus action move my dude here. Oh, come on, not the ruler. My little awakened mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to post it again, but he doesn't take any. The only thing that can destroy him is a dispel magic, which is really cool. So he does not have to worry about damage. This is the damage zone. The hot zone. He's going to come in here, and through him, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at the Rat King.
Okay. You and your fire.
Well, how does that phrase go? Kill it with fire?
Like fire with fire.
Which I can
But I'm here.
That's a legitimate tactic.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. Let me make sure I'm not at advantage. Cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. These crit fails, dude. Alright, second one. A 10. God damn it. Hey, there we go. Third one hit him.
Okay.
Well, that looks like a crit sandwich.
It is a bit of a crit sandwich, yeah. The top bun got a little soggy, but the bottom one is very nice and
so
crisp.
20.
20 fire damage. That makes sense.
It just goes tomato meat, lettuce meat.
Move that down. Can do that how many times? Okay, so I can do that 2 more times. Okay. And that's both my bonus action and action.
Okay. Stig, you see Nyx covered in rats.
I'm going to go assist her. Same thing. $19.
Hit. There are still a few rats left.
Ooh, 12.
Hit.
Hell yeah.
Any rats left?
Nope. Well, none that you can see, anyways.
There's one rat remaining nipping at her ankles.
It's a good thing Stig spent those 6 years every day practicing this move called the shave.
The shame.
My turn is done.
Okay. Mason.
I'm gonna ready my attack when the Rat King comes through. Yeah. Or ready my hand axe.
Okay.
My vampire one, since that seems to be the theme between me and Stig.
Okay. Did I give you the stats for that?
Yeah, you gave me the stats, and it's a mace, not a hand axe.
Okay. Nyx.
Okay. So all the, do I still have? Am I still covered in rats?
No, Stig killed them all.
Just the blood of your enemies.
Right. 10.
Galliford, he was using an axe. This is his brand new vampiric mace.
I'm gonna have Nyx do another produce flame.
Okay, can you see through fire? The fire is opaque.
Nope. So I'm just gonna prepare an action for anything that comes out.
Okay. Galliford.
Seeing that the rats are gone, I will prepare a ranged spell attack the moment I can see the creature.
Okay. Morrigan.
Take the dodge action.
Caradwin.
I'm gonna turn to Stig and say I can encircle him and fire. Is that a good idea, or should I bring it down so you guys can fight him? Because I feel like he's just gonna summon more guys.
Surround who?
The Rat King.
What's a rat king?
I can surround the big guy, bad guy, and fire. There's a big bad guy. I can surround him and fire. Yes or no? Anybody?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to... How much was that? 5, 10, 15, 20. I have a feeling if I just take it down, it's just gonna really fuck me up. So I'm just gonna... what would it be like right here? I believe this is 20 feet in diameter. Yes, it is. Okay. I am going to drop my spell and then recast it in a circle around him. But I'm going to flavor it as I'm going to push the wall forward and wrap around the dude once I see him.
It snakes his way and encircles the Rat King.
Yeah, but I have to cast the spell again.
So...
And also the damage zone is inside.
I
It's
figured.
inside the wall.
The wall appears each creature within its area. Yeah, he has to make a dex save right now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Perfect. And if he tries to leave, he will take another 5d8. 5, 10, 20, 25. And then with the rest of my movement, I'm going to step behind Nyx, and then that's my action. So bonus action.
It's the same spell you cast before, so when the wall appears, he should make it save.
He did.
He did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on Jeremy's internet. It takes a bit to catch up.
With my bonus action, I'm going to move my little dude into the wall.
Okay.
And that's my turn. That's action, movement, bonus action.
Right. Stig.
So, Caradron, that is the actual size. That's a 20-foot.
It's diameter, not radius. So I think I had it right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not super big when it's a circle. It's kind of unfair.
I think it's supposed to be that.
Circumference, but it doesn't look fair.
I think that.
Oh, boo-hoo! That the Ring of Fire is not big enough to engulf more.
I think it's supposed to be that because the fire damage zone is 10 feet, it made a 10-foot, the damage
a circle. Yeah,
center.
I see what you're saying.
Otherwise, somebody could just stand in the middle and be safe.
That's true. That's a good point.
Alright, so Stick can get there. Dude's out of reach. I'm gonna just put away the vampire blade and then use my action to pull out the Gore of Gorthok. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Mason.
I thought I deleted the fire danger zone.
You can't because I put it there.
Oh, the text. Okay.
Does it extend to that next square or no?
Well, I tried to center it on him.
Okay, I'll just stand here and again ready my action. There, and we'll block him off.
Nyx.
Nyx is just gonna follow after the others. Go 5, 10, 15, 20 right over here. Just preparing. Produce lane.
All right. Gallenford.
Well, I know he's in there somewhere, so I'm just going to point into the circular flame, and I'll just shatter the area.
Remember, it's opaque, so if your target needs to be seen.
Oh, you're right. That wouldn't work either.
Yeah, if you have to pick a point, you can't really see the point.
If it's enough range, you could target outside the circle and have the damage zone hit him inside the circle.
Or you... never mind.
Uh,
6 seconds, Gallenford.
I'll just ready my action to blast him when I can see him.
All right. Morgan.
Morgan is gonna... Morgan is gonna fly down next to Mason and provide him the help action
Okay.
against anything that he tries to attack.
Roll 5d8 for me.
Hell yeah. That's another 30 damage.
So, you essentially created what's known as a fire roll or a fire tornado, and the flames are spinning in a tornado, and it just burns this thing to a crisp. You guys can, even though you're close and the heat's mainly directed in, it's just really, really hot. There's no way that that creature can survive.
I'm gonna let the fire burn for the full minute of duration of the spell, just because I want to make sure it's dead, and it will slowly dissipate after a minute.
All right. There is molten rock where the circle where the tornado was.
It's dead.
And a charred husk.
It looks dead.
I'm gonna pick at it with my rapier, hoping the cold energy from it helps cool off some of it, so we can weed through his corpse.
When
see if he
you
has this
pick
shit.
at it, it just crumbles into ash.
Let's see if he had the artifact on him. Was anything left behind after he crumbled to ash?
Ash. There's nothing left of this creature.
Stig wants to take a look at this coffin because it looks important.
Okay. Yeah, at the head of this coffin on both of the sides are two were-rat-like creatures. They are menacing looking, and on the wall is a mural. Seems to be holding up of a rat. Somebody like almost like a king holding up what seems to be a large rat skull above his head.
Is there a nameplate on the coffin itself?
You do not see one.
Well, shall we look inside, Stig?
I think we have to.
I mean, it's probably just a were-rat in there. Come on. I'm gonna push it open.
Can
Give
Might
me,
have been
Can
his
I
bed.
ritually cast Detect Magic before you guys do that, just to make sure that it's not... You're not going to get cursed or something when you open it?
Oh yeah, I can wait for you to check it out.
Alright. I'm gonna detect magic as a ritual. So it'll take about 10 minutes.
okay. Let me. You do not detect. After waiting a bit, you do not detect any magic on the stone coffin.
Okay.
If it's gonna take 10 minutes, can I at least look at the other coffins? Like, look at them, not open them?
These seem to be normal stone sarcophagi like you would find in any mausoleum. There's nothing really special about them on the outside appearance.
Anything special about the one that we came in over?
Other than it was just hiding the secret door behind it, there's nothing unique or special about it. It looks exactly the same as the other sarcophagi on the wall, along the walls.
The secret lies with Charlotte.
We'll
Is
have
that
to
the-
write a tale. The witch who burnt the Rat King.
Was that the only entrance?
You can give me an investigation check, Stig, while you're waiting for the 10 minutes.
And I assume these other rats aren't going to be an issue.
No, they scattered and cowered when you guys entered.
Okay, and you said investigation?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's about what I'm getting.
Yeah, you think that was the only way in and out.
you said this mural depicted a king holding up a rat skull?
Yes, and it seems to be
Is it a were-rat?
it seems to be human. And he's like he's commanding a were-rat army.
It's a human commanding a were-rat?
An army of were-rats. Would we have heard of a king who led an army of were-rats?
You can give me a history check.
I'll also mention that to Galliford. Maybe it's a tale of something similar from the Feywild.
Oh.
Didn't you mention? Wasn't there a story you said about a man who once led a bunch of rats?
I'm pulling a blank. I remember the 3 blind mice.
Maybe it was a story my father told me that I haven't heard from in a long time.
But yeah, you guys don't. You haven't heard anything.
All right, Carolyn, is your ritual about done? Don't mean to disturb you. You still working?
Yeah, I'm done. Anything magical?
Nothing.
And I'll kind of walk around the room too after I check this coffin.
You don't detect anything radiating from the coffins. You can't detect anything magical within your spell.
All right, then I shall wander the room to see if I can spot anything.
Is this one clean?
Oh yeah, you guys are good. Feel free.
I'm going to jot down notes and details of what we found here. That way, if it does come to the plan that Mason suggested, we have plenty of info to give to Professor Beers.
All right, Mason and I are gonna open the sarcophagus.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, is it on 3 or 1, 2, 3, and then we can
Shove!
Ah!
Mason and Stig, give me a strength check, both separate, because Stig, you're like, wait, which one are we going on? You push open the lid of this sarcophagi. You see inside this nicely dressed skeleton, but inside the skeleton, it almost depicts like this is the person in the mirror. However, the head of the skeleton is a large carved out ruby in the form of a rat skull. Think of it as like one of those ornately carved cow skulls. You see with all the designs.
It's a crystal skull.
Yes, but it's ruby, and that is the skull of this skeleton.
I don't think this is it. She's not after this one.
No, it couldn't possibly be this. Stick says as he grabs it. He will pull it out of the coffin, and then he will hold it out and pose in front of the mural.
Hey, Carolyn, you want to come check this out?
Sure.
Before it turns Stig into a rat person?
Wait, it can do that? He
I
sets it
don't
down.
know.
Is it magical?
Hang on, let me just take 10 minutes to find out.
How long does your dispel magic last? Or detect?
10 minutes.
Okay. When you get up to Stig, yeah, the skull is magical.
Ooh, yeah, it will turn you into a rat, Stig. That's unfortunate.
Stig goes.
You just know
Well,
it's magic.
I don't want it, and he'll throw it to you, Caradwin.
I'll catch it.
So the queen wants this to make more of her people? I thought she could already do that.
Does it actually turn people into rats?
Well, Nix, maybe she doesn't want to wait 7 months and have it all on herself.
Well, the painting has them holding it and looking like they're controlling. Maybe she just wants it to control Annie.
You said
Yep.
she looked like regular, not rat person.
Gallenford,
That-
Caradwin just said it turns people into rat folks, not control them.
I'm gonna cast Identify while they're having this conversation. As a ritual.
Okay.
Are were-rats able to make themselves look like regular humans, or were they originally humans? I don't really understand very well.
Gallenford, do you want to talk to Nix about the rats and the wasps?
The day.
When a person and a curse really hate each other.
Caradwin, as you're using your ritual of magic to detect what this does, you are unable to discern what the exact magic of this is.
Oh, interesting. Before my detect magic goes up, would I have been able to see what school of magic is on it at least?
No.
Well, I have no idea what this does. Anybody want to carry it?
Mason will mage hand it up. I got it.
Perfect.
Okay. This is about the size of a were-rat skull, and also as you guys are discussing what to do, and you hear stone sliding on stone.
All right. Well, I think we should leave.
Is it like crumbling or, well, yes, we should leave.
Oh shit. Oh, double
no.
And were-rat skeletons rise from the sarcophagi and turn to you. Who has the skull?
shit. Mason. Mage handed it. I don't know if he has it on him, but he has it in a mage hand.
How much can Mage Hand hold?
20 pounds?
This thing is heavier than 20 pounds.
You broke up.
This thing is heavier than 20 pounds. It is like a big ruby skull.
Okay, I'll just pick it up then.
All right, they all turn to look at you, Mason.
Make them dance, Mason.
We're gonna roll initiative.
You guys have played rugby before, right?
Are you gonna clear initiative, Chris, or are we gonna use this rules?
It's clear.
Huh?
Oh, thank God.
You guys know the flip 6-3 hole maneuver?
Nope. But it sounds fun.
I have one of those in my playbook, but this is not the situation for the.
That,
what is it,
by the way, that's
three hole?
that's a Starship Troopers reference.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's the maneuver is you give him the ball and then he does a complete 180 flip.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Two 23, hot.
Oh, come on. Oh. All right. Stig! Skeleton, were rat skeletons come out of the coffins.
I'm gonna look at Mason saying, "You good?" Because I assume I see all the skeletons looking at him.
Yeah, it's very kind of obvious. They're looking at the person who's holding the skull.
Go get him, Stick.
Alright. I'm gonna go down the right side. You got the left. Fist bump.
I'm kind of holding in something in each hand.
I fist bump the air. Yeah! I'm gonna move here and attack this way. Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay, you know what? He shatters into bones.
I think that's 49 damage.
Yeah, he just goes. His bones go everywhere.
Did you want to make a DC 49 check with your undead fortitude?
No, there's no way in hell.
I'm gonna second attack at this.
God damn.
18.
18 is a hit.
For 17. Now I will end my turn right then.
Okay. Five. Caradwin, it provokes from you.
I will not slap it. I have no weapons.
25. Galliford, it provokes.
I will slap him. Stab him.
Okay, it comes charging at you, Mason, but Galliford is able to kill it. Mason, you have an attack coming your way.
Okay, go ahead.
13.
Miss.
Alright. Caradwin, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, I'm going to... yeah, I'm gonna Scorching Ray. And I will fire a bolt first at the guy next to Mason, and if he dies, then I will fire it at somebody else.
Okay.
So first bolt at the skeleton next to Mason. 23
Hit.
for 8 fire damage.
It's still standing.
I will do one more. 13.
Magic number.
Oh. Another 8. Is he still up?
He's dead.
Oh, cool. And then I will target this guy over here then with the last one.
Okay.
25 for 4 damage. Oh, how nice.
Alright.
I'm running low on spells here. And then I'm going to move... yeah, I'll use my movement and then my bonus action to move my little guy 30 feet. So go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To there. And that's my action, bonus action movement.
Alright. Made, okay. Nyx and Galliford, it provokes from both of you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a staff attack. 16.
Hit.
I already used my reaction.
Oh, yep, that's right. Does it hit Nyx?
9 bludgeoning.
Alright, it's still alive, but it runs up on Mason.
I just realized, I don't know if this applies, but I did coat this in the ghost oil. I don't think it'll affect them, but I've never actually used the staff until now.
Does that ghost oil have a time limit on it?
I
Don't know.
didn't think I gave it one, but it should. But since I didn't give it one, I'm gonna say it applies because that's me being negligent on that. So yeah, this one's dead.
So you got a quarterstaff covered in crusty ghost oil.
Yeah, but no, it's gone now. I'll take it off of my.
Yeah, it should be gone now.
Yeah, I think when you coat, I think there's an oil that you can coat a weapon with, and I think it lasts an hour.
That sounds about right. So yeah, I'll say because after this encounter, it will go away. Galliford.
Step away from him.
That's a
Oh
miss.
shit.
You go through its rib cages and then it is dead.
Trying to position myself where they're gonna provoke from me again. I'll actually end right there.
Okay. Mason.
I think we're just gonna have some fun. We're gonna disengage and we're gonna go 5. And we're gonna be like, alright, Steve, we're gonna go for the blocking run to the end line. They're coming to you, because I'm coming to you.
Alright, on the wall.
Okay, you do provoke from 1.
I disengage.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
That will be my turn.
All right. One comes up right next to you for a 15.
Miss.
All right. All right. Morgan.
Morgan is just on my shoulder. Can Morgan provide me the help action on a ranged attack, or does it have to be next to an enemy?
To provide the help action, Morgan has to get within 5 feet of the enemy you want advantage on.
Okay. Then Morgan will do that. Morgan will move to here and just provide the help action to whoever is attacking this skeleton. And that's Morgan's turn.
All right.
If you want, Morgan can take the help action and then move away if she wants.
Nah, it's alright.
Next.
I'm gonna wild shape into a hyena.
All right. You have access. You can drag on.
Yep.
Okay.
her over here. Hyena, ouch. And say it was over here, so then I can move it over here, and then it'll bite at that one.
Okay.
12.
Unfortunately, it dodges. It is nimbly escaping your bite.
Okay.
Just barely. Is that your turn?
Yep. I use my bonus action and my action.
Okay. Stig.
Alright, I'm going to pull out the vampire blade. I want to attack this guy right here. And I am just going to go reckless because I'm having fun. Heck yeah, I'm having fun. Guy right in front of me.
Hit.
19.
Hit. Still standing.
Alright, I'm going to action surge.
All right.
I'm going to strike him again.
Hit.
For another 8. And then I'm going to just reach back here and hit that guy.
Which one?
The one right behind Mason.
Okay. God.
Just a... With it, just a...
And now you guys know why I hide behind Stick.
And I'm going to take one step forward.
No, it's not because it's too busy. It's too focused on Mason.
Okay.
Caradwin.
All right. I'm just gonna chill touch the closest skeleton, which is that guy,
Okay.
because I want to save some spells. Let me find. There it is. 23
Hit.
for 6 necrotic damage. And even though I'm not the one being chased, I'm still going to move out of here in case other shit happens.
All right,
It's
it's-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
The skeleton is still standing.
That's okay. That's my turn.
It is going to provoke from Nyx. Where is the giant hyena? Oh, there it is. Missing. All right. Mason, you got an attack coming your way for 8. Missing. Alright.
It's missed.
Gallenford.
Stab this one next to me.
It's a miss. And that's another miss, unfortunately.
Wow. Alright, I will stay right here.
Provokes.
Now you die. Damn it.
20. 25. Okay, he's gonna have to double move to get right next to Mason. Mason, it's your turn.
It's time to disengage again.
God damn it.
Oh, hey, Erdogan, how'd you get down here so fast?
I used the opportunity of you being chased to leave.
Huh? Well, they're coming this way. That's my...
Alright, Morrigan.
Come on, Erdogan.
Morgan is going to fly back this way. 20. That is all of Morgan's turn.
Alright. $20.
Attack of opportunity.
If you want.
Oh, I want to. I can still. I'm still recklessly attacking, right?
What's the rule on reckless attacks? It's not technically your turn.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. I'll use my inspiration to still get advantage.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No. It gets right out of your reach. All right, Mason, you have an attack coming your way. For 16.
That's a miss. You need a 19.
Fuck you. All right, Nyx.
I should say you need to beat a 19.
I need 19 or higher.
I have a 19. I can remember
It's equal. Yeah, I have to get a 19 or higher. It's equal or higher.
Okay.
This
In
isn't
Cyberpunk, equal is not a success.
Okay, it's gonna bite this one.
Okay.
For 24.
Hit.
For 6 piercing.
It's still standing.
Okay, I'll stay where I'm at.
All right, Stig.
Alright, Stig is gonna try and cleave this guy in twain. Recklessly. That's my turn.
All right, Caradwin.
I'm gonna snipe this dude poking around the corner with a ray of frost. For a 23.
Hit.
And his takes 10 damage and his speed is reduced by 10.
Well, it's 0 because you froze it.
Cool. Then I will move and bonus action. Get the fuck out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
All right, Galliford.
Man, my swings have been sucking. 15 hits, right?
Yes.
I said all of them.
Probably shouldn't stick around to find out.
Yeah, touchdown, and the crowd goes wild.
Just don't throw it into the field. Don't slam it down.
All right.
Out of curiosity, as we're heading out, do I notice anything in any of these other sarcophagus since they pushed the lids open?
Are you just doing a panting blast, or are you stopping and searching?
If everybody's just booking it, then I'm just glancing in as where I'm going past.
You don't see anything special or discerning.
I say we just ditch this place, head right back to the entrance.
Yeah, I'm making my way right towards the entrance.
All right, you guys make your way back out into the evening. You have your horses are still there. Beauregard is still around, and Bucky is still around.
Weren't we going to use this cave to spend the night, and then we found the dungeon?
I think we found this cave just to try and find somewhere more likely this gem might be, and thought it would be a good place to rest anyways.
Well, if it's getting to evening, this feels like probably a decent place to spend the night rather than trying to make our way back.
While we're resting, we should probably decide what our next step's going to be.
All good ideas.
Well, we need to call the lady, tell her where to meet up with her, and kill her, right?
I do have
we are
one
moving
more
with that
third level
plan.
spell
And
if I need to.
Because
I think we should call her in the morning once we've discussed for sure.
Well, your deadline is tomorrow, isn't it?
You know, what if she's been tailing us this whole time?
Oh, it's likely. At least up until the mountains.
Sounds like something a rat person would do.
She is pretty stealthy. And because Nick's just brought that up, like the entrance area and everything, I'm just want to observe our surroundings and see if I notice any fresh footprints.
You can give me a perception check. You can't find anything new, I would say, that's causing alarm.
I'm wondering if we could go with the plan that Mason mentioned, if we should inform Professor Bierce of what's going on, what we found, and see if he could send someone to help us with this ambush. I mean, if she's the queen of these creatures, who knows how tough she actually is, despite looking like a normal girl in her human form.
Maybe he could ask the Silver Ring for assistance.
That's my thoughts.
Maybe we should see where she wants us to meet to see if there's even any allies within range.
Well, you guys do that. I'll get camp set up.
All right, so I'm gonna message her to ask about where we're meeting. Or am I messaging somebody else today?
When you message her, I'm not saying you should message her right now, but when you message her, you should be like, "We got your emerald."
That's a clever idea. Before that, I'm going to take a short rest and use my arcane recovery to get a second third level spell slot back, so I can send 2 messages.
Okay.
And a first level spell slot too. Do. Okay. So I will message her. Found the item. Where do we meet you? So what am I say? So I found the item. Where do we meet you? Anything else I want to add in here? It was in this metal crown down an abandoned well we found in the forest?
I'm just saying, all she said was, bring me the gem, you'll know it when you see it. So I'm saying, make up a story where we just found this other gem and we're like, oh, that must be it.
And if she tells us it's wrong and describes it, then we know this is what she's looking for, specifically.
I'm not saying trying to trick her, I'm just making a joke that we just try and fabricate a story just to mess with her.
I do like confirming, though.
But I'm worried she might do something to somebody thinking that we're behind on the deadline, though.
We're telling her right now we have it.
Yeah, just be as vague with our things. We have it, where you want to meet. Do you have my gem? Yes, we have a gem.
Found the item in Enchanted Gem. Where do we meet you?
Found gem. Where meet?
Anything else? If nothing else, I will send it as is.
Okay. You do get a response. Good. Did Galliford retrieve it as he was commanded?
This son bitch is gonna make me use another spell slot.
Why? What did she say?
She just wants to know if you have it. Yes, yes. Oh my god.
Here, Galford, you hold it.
Yeah, give
Now
Galliford.
he has it.
Yeah, let Galliford hold it while you say yes. Galliford has it.
Whisper that only you can hear. I'm gonna message Mason and say, if Galliford has it, she's probably gonna try to sneak in here and take it off of him. So maybe you or Stig should hold on to it.
Yeah, I can hold on to it. You know, Galford retrieved it. I'm just holding it for him.
And I'm gonna say that through a message cantrip in case anyone is listening.
And I'll respond in kind. I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Just gonna talk to the group about this before I hit the send button. Yes, Gallenford retrieved the item. Where do we meet you? Will you keep your end of the deal? Anything I should add? Should I add a big FU in the back end of this message?
Yes, that should just be your signature whenever you just found item, did your quest like you wanted. Frick you.
Also, stop making me use it on my spells. You suck.
Actually, you know what? What am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I will say, out of spells, 19, 20, 21, can't talk till
Out of minutes called tomorrow.
19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. That's
I'm
25.
sorry, the spellcaster you tried to reach is not available at this moment. If you need help, please hang up and dial your operator.
So you sent that, Caradwin?
I do. I will tell her.
Okay, give me a deception check.
A deception check? I'm not lying, though.
Yes, you are.
I'm out of spells.
You are lying.
Since I discussed this with the group, do I get the help action?
Because Gallenford did not retrieve the item.
Sorry, you cut off. Say that again.
Gallenford did not retrieve the item.
Oh.
No, we retrieved it. We retrieved it as a group. It's been retrieved.
Do I get the help action since I discussed this with my team before sending it?
No, because you're sending this through a magical thing. You are
Damn.
communicating this.
Don't worry, she doesn't know which part is the lie.
I could. Oh, you already sent it. I was gonna say I could inspire you.
Watch, she's gonna send back, I know you have more slots.
I always keep an extra spell slot under the pillow when I sleep.
She goes,
Just
I've
in
been keeping track. You're at this level and you've cast this many times. You should have one or two more. You're probably arcane resting right now.
Alright, give me that insight check so I know that she knows I'm not lying.
Okay.
She has a 13 insight.
It's okay, she rolled an at one. We're all good.
So her check is 14.
Yeah, it's still bad.
Okay. I will give you a roll once I find. And I'm not letting you see the result.
God damn it. It's okay, guys. It's a natural one. It's a natural one. Who cares?
Insight.
Anybody got a luck point that they could use to give him disadvantage anyways?
She's going to use her legendary resistance. Her legendary ability. Her
Okay.
stat block says she can tell when you're lying.
This has me thinking that the gym would have did something triggered by her.
Also, how could she tell I'm lying over a spell?
Kind of like how you could tell somebody's lying over the phone.
I'm pretty sure that sounds like a demon voice.
You know, nobody gets mad when you send them a text telling them the bad news.
And you know, in my opinion, you told the truth. He retrieved the skull. Did he
Oh, well.
the sarcophagus? No. But he retrieved the skull for you.
Did you see that?
I did, yeah.
Yes.
God, to GM.
It's okay. Roll it again in secret.
No, I don't. Well,
Because maybe she'll get lower if you roll it.
there is.
You add it to the.
Yeah, it
to
says
GM.
there says public or to GM, and I clicked on to GM. Oh well, damn it! I wanted to.
Oh, the bitch knows. I don't see why it's a big deal. All right. If she's gonna be like this about Gallenford not touching a gem,
We're just gonna be like, if
silver
you
ring.
fine.
There is untruth to your response.
Now Stig is starting to have doubts. He goes, "Wait, if she's trying to do something, it's going to happen to me."
Gallenford has not upheld his end of the bargain. Consequences will be made.
Oh, cool. Well, I can't respond, so got the gem for her. So petty bitch is gonna die.
So that means we get to keep this gem without any guilt on our part.
Oh,
Oh, the
100%.
villagers! I think they're in trouble.
Oh, they are, but that's not on us. We did what we were set out to do. She's being petty.
If she wants to, we're totally gonna go. What is it on conquest?
Cara Dwayne, get in touch with Professor Bierce and have him teleport us back.
I can't. I'm out of spells.
Do you? Let's see. Did I take back that spell? Or does Nix? Do you still have your spell restoring?
I have it. Can I give it to Carradwin?
It takes like an hour to attune, or
What is it?
it's a spell restoring ring.
I think it's the thing where it restores a number of spells and then it's consumed.
I mean, yeah, if you give it to me.
I'll give it to you. The spell of the refueling ring.
Cool.
No.
I will attune to this for an hour. Then I will send another. I will send another sending.
Who's got the sending stone again?
We have
Well,
sending
that's to
stones.
Aiden, though.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind.
And Carradwin, you do have those magical gems that you can use as a spell slot.
Yeah, but I only have first and second level gems. I don't have any third level gems.
Oh, is sending third level?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
And I've already arcane recovered, and I'm out of fourth level slot, so I can't.
Oh, it's a good thing we have this ring then.
It is. Where Rat Queen is going to attack our village because she petty bitch.
You're
Make-
sending that to
I'm sending that to my boss / teacher, yes.
I think you need to make it more urgent. Like
maybe send it to
were rat invasion. You need to make it more urgent. Were rat invasion imminent. You know, like origin point this location.
Dire Bear scenario.
Send
location.
silver ring.
Dire Bear scenario escalation for Axness urgent.
It's not Axness, it's Timberland, right? Our village?
Yeah.
Fort Axness is like 5 miles or like a mile away from Timberland. So sending again. Scratch that at Timberland, not Fort.
Send silver ring. Okay, so Were Rat Queen attacking Timberland soon. Send help, send silver ring. Anything else? No? Okay. She petty bitch. I'm adding at the end. I want to get that in there, damn it.
You had to get rid of send silver ring to write that.
No. I put silver ring in there.
It would have been funnier if you said, "No, I gotta
Oh.
put that."
You
instead."
should have added about the skull gem.
I don't give a shit about the skull gem.
Yeah, we can figure that out later. Kill the rat first, then figure out the skull.
Kill the rat. Look like meat's back on the menu, boys. Where rat meat?
Yes, we're at Crane attacking Timberland soon. Send.
Carradwin, you already tried to identify the skull, yeah?
I did. It didn't work. I realized in my rage against the Were Rat Queen, I dropped the accent.
You do get a response from Professor Bierce. I will inform them right away.
He's not going to respond to my petty bitch comment. All right,
No.
thanks, Pierce. Thanks for having my back, dog.
What is he gonna say about that?
Yeah, you right.
To think this all is his own fault.
What you don't know, Caradwin, is that it was his secretary who wrote that reply somehow.
I do love the idea of a sending machine.
It's just an automatic reply. It's like, thank you for contacting Professor.
He actually there's
We
more.
appreciate your sending.
He does. Okay, what was my response? My initial response. It was Fuck. What did I just say? God damn it.
We'll send them right away.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well,
They're already there.
we'll inform them right away.
You know,
Please return. Please come to the Arcane University. Bring your compatriots.
Caradwin sent a reply saying, no, we must go back to our...
I have news about a page.
All right. Well, Pierce said he would send them over there. I don't think he cares that much. He found a new page. He wants us to go to the Imperial Capital. We can stop off in Timberland before we go that way. We're already over here. Who cares?
Well, if he wants us over there anyways, why don't he teleport us? That's like a win-win. He gets us over there, and we get over there.
I don't think he knows where we are.
Well, that.
Yeah, I've been trying to study teleportation. It's a lot more complicated than it seems. Why are you like that? I study some things.
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I wasn't laughing at you, Galliford. I was going to respond to why doesn't he teleport us there, and I was going to say because he's a petty bitch too, but never mind. It was only funny to me.
Yeah, I think we all find it funny.
Literally, it was Professor Spears' fault why the Were Rat Queen is angry with us in the first place.
That's a good point, Nix.
Did he say he had news about the page stuff?
Yeah, he found another page. So I say we go back home first and then go there.
Is that the plan?
Yep, but first, rest. Get out, everybody.
We should set a watch in case she is here following us and trying to take that thing from us while we sleep.
I do have an alarm, but a watch is probably a good idea anyways.
I'll have Morrigan scouting throughout the night, but if somebody else can support with that, that would be good. I can take one of the watches as well.
Yeah, Nick's
Mason will take first watch.
Take second.
I'll take third.
I'll take the last one.
Alright, Stig will just get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, we need you in fighting condition when she arrives.
Alright. The cool mountain air fills all your guys' lungs as you sleep and are on watch. No excitement happens. There's no Were Rat Queen assassinating you guys tonight. But yeah, you all get a good night's rest, but I need Stig.
Yep.
You don't. You take 5 points of damage.
Not just 5 points, Chris. Maximum's reduced.
Okay, yep. But other than that, you're good.
We'll do my daily aid, and I'll put it on Mason since he's holding the probably cursed item, and Stig because he's not looking his usual self.
Yeah, you guys can see that Stig is like you can see that he is just like gripping his like leg, and he's like just rubbing it.
You sleep on it a while or something, dude?
It's that one of the bites from one of those stupid rats that just itches.
Oh man, but you shouldn't scratch it and make it itch worse. You should.
How far away are we from the nearest town? I think we might need a healer.
You're
Doesn't look good.
you're about a day and a half away.
Ix is gonna start taking out her herbalist kit and start like just mashing up random herbs to at least help with the pain. I don't think I can help, but at least something to make it hurt less.
Give me a medicine check, Nix.
You good at those? No, I'm not. Oh no.
All right, you're like, I think this will help, and you have this salve. Do you apply it to Stig?
I think and I'm all panicked, but I'm just like, she just puts it on his leg. Don't know if this will work, but hopefully it'll help.
Roll a d6.
Okay.
Stig, you take 5 points of poison damage.
Oh no.
You place it on him, and you just see him scratching, and it starts like, I guess it just, you can see it starts like
Is
squeezing a
an
little bit.
itching, burning
Break
sensation.
hives.
I'm sorry, I was only trying to help.
I'm gonna go outside, and there's snow outside. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna pack a bunch of snow on it. Try and numb the itching.
And I'll just start whispering a lullaby on the tune to help heal some of that, see if it helps. By warmth of heart, your pain I feel. Grant me the power, your wounds to heal.
All right. Stig, you heal 4 hit points.
Pain feels like it's subsided, but the leg is, that bite is still just like puffy and red.
Yeah, it may be diseased. Nyx is better with herbs than I am, and if that didn't work, we might need to see a professional.
You don't think it was the gem that caused this, do you?
Nope, because I'm fine.
Plus,
well,
that
look
was
at
looking
you.
bad
You're made of fire.
before we got the gem.
Let's talk about this while we're riding to town so we can get close to the healer. What do you guys say? Shall we get moving?
Also, do you want me to message? Do you want me to message her again now that I can?
I
Yeah.
mean, if you want to threaten her.
I think all that's said has been said. She thinks we failed the quest, and we've sent the militia after her. So
Man, I just have bad luck with evil women coming after me.
I mean, Karen can always just be like, we're coming for you. We know where you are. I don't know.
I think she's already broken off negotiations.
It's true.
it might be fun to just send weird words to her, like You're not going crazy. Everything's fine. It's okay. Yeah, you're not going crazy. I'm not after you.
Yeah, but is Karen really going to spend her magic energy?
I wish I could do that. Would do it.
At Mason's words, Stig looks and at Karen he goes, "No, that's something she would definitely do."
As the spell goes off.
You should add it, so do you not want this?
You do not get a response, Caradwin.
God, I want to send another one.
Just, not replying to my comments just confirms what I think about you.
Just proves my point, God. Like every Reddit commenter right now.
Stig, if you want to give up your returning knife, I can make another one of those refueling rings, and we can, that's just Caradwin's, troll spell.
My troll spell. Oh, I guess I should give Nyx that ring back. I'll give that back to Nyx.
Stig will gladly give up this returning knife if it improves the spellcasters.
Actually, if you want to just can you change the blink ring I have to one of these?
So the blink ring I made using monster materials. The
I see.
ring is a infusion.
Infusion. I thought they were both infusions.
You can keep it. I don't really need it that often. I mainly use my other forms instead of my spells, so I wouldn't really use it as often as you probably would need to.
I mean, I won't say no, as long as you're okay with it.
Okay with that.
Just make sure it doesn't overload your attunements or whatever. But I guess you could switch it out, cast your spell, and be like, there, suck it, and then switch back.
Yeah. Actually, does somebody else want the blink ring?
Remind us what it does.
It casts the blink spell, which at the end of your turn you roll a d20, and then I think on like a 10 or higher you disappear, and then you come back at the start of your next turn.
You can take it. That way we can just switch.
Sure, I'll switch. Yeah, because I have a good escape. I have a couple good escape plans, but I think giving Nyx an escape plan would be good as well.
I feel like that fits too with her trickster nature.
Alright, right into town. Let's go get this vermin.
Alright, the nearest town is Gloomstake. Stig. Three.
Okay.
You guys are in the town of Gloomstake. Are you guys wishing to press on?
We need to find a healer for Stig, since none of us apparently can fix him.
All right. You go.
Hey, Stig, let's do get help. We're gonna do get help, okay?
Okay.
Help my comrade! He's injured, get help!
I keep forgetting that they weren't with us when we first came through here. They know us here.
Yeah. So you guys would lead them to the apothecary that the old lady runs.
Yeah, we're not actually gonna do get help. I don't need to get up a fuss like that.
You guys enter the apothecary. Ah, hello. Who's your friends?
This is Mason and Stig. They are part of the Meddlers now.
What happened to the other two?
It's a long story. See this wound on Stick here. Do you have anything that might be able to help? None of our healing seems to be getting rid of it.
She looks at it. Yeah, I have something. She comes back and pulls out a potion.
Was bit by a rat. Looked kind of diseased looking.
It looks like it is. This will help him real quick.
It's not rabies. Stig's maybe foaming at the mouth, but it's not rabies. He just does that.
No, the blood drooling down my lips. That's not normal, but that's not from the bite.
Well, if you want it, it's 50 gold.
I'm sure we have 50 gold to spare.
I throw down 50 gold.
Stig's like, Slim, I'll take it. And he takes it and he just chugs it.
Yeah, I throw down the 50 gold and just down it. I don't ask the dosage.
Alright, you are now cured of your disease.
Stig's just like, I don't need doses. It's all going to go in there anyway.
Yeah, I chug it and she goes, you're supposed to apply that directly to the wound.
Curious if we're gonna need more of these.
Applied directly to the forehead.
Oh, I remember that commercial. That was so annoying. Well, do you need anything else?
Do you know someone who could take care of these? Stig will point at his overgrown tusks that have been cutting into his lip.
What do you mean by take care of?
I need them gone.
She pulls out a hammer and chisel.
How big is this? Is this a town, a city?
This is a town.
Hey, Caradon, do you think anybody in this town would be better at identifying this skull than we are?
I don't think so. I don't remember Gloomstick having anybody that was beneficial. I think our best bet would either be Aeolipoli or the capital.
Okay, I'll keep it under wraps.
I can knock those teeth out for you if you want.
If you could just rip them out, that'd be good. I just need to go prepare myself. You got a tavern?
Yeah. And she points the way to the tavern.
I'll be right back.
Wait for me, Stig. I know where this is going.
Just on the safe side, I'd like to buy.
Or was that in the capital?
What was that?
Forget, was this the area where you had that bar fight, or was that at the capital?
That was at the capital.
That was at the capital.
That was
Yeah,
at the college
one
war.
Here, I think I stopped, and that was with Damascus.
Yeah, you took Damascus away before you could start anything.
All right, Stig, you're at the tavern.
I want to get just 5 bottles of whatever that. I go, give me your strongest.
They pull out some whiskey. It'll cost you about... How many bottles did you want?
How strong is it?
It's like Jack Daniel's strong.
Give me 2 bottles.
That'll cost you about a gold. That'll cost you a gold piece.
I put down a gold piece.
All right, and she kind of follows you. It's like she's kind of getting a little excited. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, I know. I know.
Um,
I will return, and I'll just tell the party we may have to stay here a day.
oh no, she's with you at the tavern. She followed you to the tavern with her.
I'm talking to the rest of the party.
Oh.
Saying I'm getting this done now. I may be out of it for a day to recover.
That's fair.
This is something that needs to be done sooner rather than later.
Oh,
Well, we're all behind you, man.
hey, Stig, before I forget, I need you to.
You need a roll?
I need a roll.
And this is Constitution, yes?
Let me find the. Yes. Con save.
Yes, no.
Hold on. So,
That's cool.
yep.
You might need to define that a little bit.
Okay, let me pull up. Cause where is it?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real fun.
Yep. So you guys, so Stig, I'll say, being very careful, you make your way to the tavern. So you're in the tavern. And you have your mouth open, and everybody's kind of watching, and she's ready to yank your tusks out.
So first thing I do is I'm gonna down one of the bottles.
Okay.
And I tell Mason, when I start jabbering incoherently, you know when I'm over the edge, so you make the call when we start.
Yeah, got it.
Now we'll just chug and just keep going until Mason says to lean back.
I'll let him reach what I think is his limit and let him like go like 2 or 3 more, and then they go, okay.
Okay. She gets in there with. Do you want him knocked out?
Guys, we gotta go. There's were-rats. What? Why is it so bright? It's hurting my eyes.
Lay down, Stig. This is all
But
part.
it's still light out. It's not time for bed.
I need you to hold him still and perhaps hold his mouth open.
Are we doing shots?
Oh yeah, we're doing some good shots. This is like the biggest shot ever. You gotta open your mouth really wide and don't speak, okay? It's gotta go down the right hole. You know what I'm talking about. Now open wide. Here it comes. Everybody cheer.
Stig will lay down and then he'll sit back and he goes, "Now don't you be shoving anything gross or disgusting, because I don't want that."
No, dude, this is awesome. Now, here it comes. Here comes. Everybody cheer. Come on, guys, get in on this.
Hey, Mason, you're right next to him. Correct?
Yep, probably holding his arm down. I'm like,
I'm
Okay.
gonna cast that.
this is like their fireball, so sting a little.
Oh, if you're casting that, Stay, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Does he get disadvantage if he's drunk?
I don't think that affects wisdom saves.
Are you sure? Being drunk?
Tell that to every drunk person.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Stig, you're paralyzed with your mouth open. Mason, you see this.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So she goes up and she raises her hammer with her chisel and she slams down and takes actually it takes 2 or 3 times to get one loose and out, the bottom one.
You can see that Stig hasn't moved, but it's just. I assume it's just like his eyes are just tears.
Yeah, he has a tear rolling down the side of his face. And she goes up for the other bottom one.
Can I like top him off? You know, just pour some into his mouth and it's like, there, that's good, isn't it?
I am drowning now.
Yeah.
So,
He can't. He's
I
paralyzed.
can't move. I'm paralyzed. It's just eyes like pleading, just like I'm drowning, but I can't say anything.
And she eventually knocks out the second bottom one. Now, big boy, do you want the upper ones done too?
Stig just gives her eyes.
I'm going to take that as a yes. And she goes and knocks the other two out.
I hope she did that within a minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's an auto crit on those teeth, when you're paralyzed.
Yeah, that's why she didn't have to just hit like 7 or 8 times. It was just 2 or 3.
So you now have 4 teeth, Stig, that are knocked out. And you are...
Never thought I'd see the day.
Stig will grab the other bottle and start drinking it. I just said the 2. Why'd you knock down the top ones?
Well, because I thought you would want them.
There was nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with the top teeth.
Oh, my bad. Well, that was fun.
Those teeth are gonna grow back, right? I mean, tusks.
I mean, they shouldn't.
How long did it take for the bottom to grow back?
That was about a week.
Really? I thought you've been with us longer than that.
I have. But they, hang on, takes another drink. But when I was younger, I had to have them removed all the way down to the roots because they were so overgrown. They were cutting into my lip just like they were doing when they grew back.
Stig, you're half orc, right?
Takes another drink. What gave it away?
Well, I don't know, and maybe I'm mistaken, but I don't know many orcish or half-orcish individuals whose tusks can grow back after being fully removed. What was your other parent?
Don't know. My dad didn't like to talk about her. She left soon after I was born.
That weird thing you do when you get really, really angry?
Do what? Get into my combat focus?
I mean, your eyes look very intense, and your claws, your nails, become like claws. I'm pretty sure you get a little bit bigger, and one time I think I saw a tail.
I think you're just embellishing just a little bit.
No, the tail definitely happened at some point.
Well, I'm just glad it's not with me, because I'd hate to have Miss Torture remove that as well.
Well, it is weird that it goes away afterwards. I don't know where it goes, and that's a little concerning.
Well,
We've been so preoccupied with all this other crazy stuff that we've never really addressed it, considering, I mean, you only attack people who endangered us, but now that I think about it, so you completely oblivious to it.
well, it's not like I'm eating children in the middle of the night.
That's an extreme example, but yes, that is a good thing.
all I know is I'm glad we took care of this. Now I'd like to pack of ice and maybe a few hours of rest.
I'd be curious to know if they grow back though, so keep me in the loop.
I wonder if they grow back faster every time he goes into that bestial-like rage.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I hope not, because I don't want to go through this again.
Well, he gets his tail and his claws, doesn't he? Can he also do that with his mouth too? Like get sharp fangs? Have we seen that?
You guys have not. You guys haven't seen that.
Because that would be fascinating to see if his face can change too.
I'm now
His
like
legs.
trying to think back. Did he bite anything at any point?
He did, but not that we saw.
Yeah, that was when he wandered off by himself.
Yeah. Well, if you're interested in donating your body to science, please let me know. I'd gladly perform the autopsy.
Here, he'll grab the teeth and he will hand them to you, Caradwin. There you go.
Ooh, I'm gonna do some stuff with these teeth. I'm gonna
That's
make
all.
some-
And if those aren't for free, but if you really want a piece of me, you're gonna have to take it from me. He says, cracking his knuckles.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that you cracked your knuckles, I would have taken.
He takes a few seconds, and then he just takes a drink and walks off.
Yeah, come on, Stig. Let's go find a hotel room for you to lay in. One that's next to a bar, preferably.
Yeah, maybe I'll find a sweet young thing who will nurture me back to health tonight.
Just make sure they're not a were-rat.
Thank you, Nix.
Alright, so Stig and Mason, you exit the you exit the tavern.
Well, we might find a room at the tavern.
Oh, it sounded like you were wanting to leave the tavern to go find one next to it.
We wanted to go find a bar and a room.
Well, you're at the bar.
We thought we were at the dentist place.
No.
Yeah.
Stig said he wanted to go to the tavern.
I said
Yeah.
to the tavern to pick up some alcohol before she did the procedure.
Oh, she followed
She
you
did
to
the
the
procedure
tavern.
inside the bar.
Yeah,
It
she
was
did.
that's why everybody was watching.
Yeah, she did the procedure at the bar.
Yeah, if she's like, we'll just do it right here, he's like, okay, this is where you most comfortable doing it.
So you can find a room at the tavern if you wish.
I'm putting my hands in Mason because I am out. I've got a bottle and a half of Daniels in me. And I ain't stopping.
Yeah. Just get him a room. I'll pay for it.
All right, you guys. Mason, it'll probably be about 2 silver. And so you guys find a room, and Stig kind of just crashes his drunkenness on the bed. So it's still in the afternoon.
Yeah. So you ever have your wisdom teeth pulled? This is ye olde wisdom teeth.
I actually had 2, and I was not knocked out.
Yeah, they did that to me too. I was told like I'd have to have surgery, and then I went in the next day and they just tore that shit out.
Oh yeah, I still have 2. Well, anyways, I still have 2 of mine in because they're like, it's too risky to remove. It's not bothering you. It's fine.
I think they took all 4 of mine out, and you just go to sleep and then you wake up and you're just like. Ugh.
Nope, I was awake and they just yanked them suckers out.
Yep. I bet.
I mean, I had teeth pulled while I was awake, but not my wisdom teeth.
Yep, but so Sig, you kind of pass out on the bed. What's everybody else doing?
Mason's going to be, in the room with Stig to make sure he doesn't try and, jump out a window or something.
Okay.
I knew a paladin who liked to do that.
Shut up! That happened once!
Stories get exaggerated over time, Chris.
Stay. Oh, I'm so sore. Need some comfort. Whiskey. Come here, boy. I need some love.
I'll probably take a look around the town just to see how they've progressed since they had to rebuild everything before retiring to a room. And I am going to be constantly keeping an eye out for Zeal.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Gallenford. If that's alright.
Okay. Nyx?
I'm probably gonna go hang out with the kids. I'm gonna have another paint session.
Okay. So you guys go off, do your activities. Stig, you're laying in bed. Mason, you're just you're babysitting. The day kind of goes off with a hitch. The rest of the day is evening. You're kind of settling down for the night. Stig, you're starting to wake up a bit. You're kind of more awake now than you were earlier. And Mason, you're just kind of getting tired. Anything in particular? Again, I'm going to ask one last time for the evening.
I'm gonna have Morgan kind of keep an eye on the outside of whatever place we're staying at.
Okay.
Circling around. That's about it for me.
I'm probably gonna have a kitten pile in my room because I did conjure animals.
Okay.
The 8 Panthers return.
I would probably secure my room pretty tight because I'm paranoid at this point. And I'll start just jotting down everything that we experienced so it can be turned into a tale later.
Stig is just gonna stay in bed until someone comes to get him.
Mason's chilling with Stig, and I'm just gonna let Stig, sleep until he wakes up.
Okay. Yes, so Stig is definitely more alive. Wakes up. He's sobered up. It's in the evening time. Stig, you open up the window and get some cool, fresh air, and you look up, and it is a waning gibbous moon is one the red moon is waning. It's a waning gibbous.
Gibbous.
And we will end the session there for the evening.